Hi, welcome to my MySQL channel. I'm Olivier Dazzini and you're about to watch a summary of MySQL 8.020 new features. You can follow me on Twitter, read me on my blog dazzini.net, and obviously listen to me on this YouTube channel. This video is only a summary of the new features. For the gory details, please read our various blogs. Our today's agenda is hash join, InnoDB improvement, index level optimizer hints, show routine privilege, the enhancement of MySQL shell, MySQL router, MySQL InnoDB cluster, MySQL replication, and MySQL NDB cluster. We'll also talk about MySQL Enterprise new features and thank our contributors. Hash joins. Since this release, MySQL no longer uses block nested loop as a join strategy. This means that MySQL now employs hash joins whenever possible. New InnoDB double write buffer. We redesigned the InnoDB double write buffer. It was moved from the system tablespace to dedicated files that can be placed on a different storage. This new design reduces write latency and increases throughput. Index level optimizer hints. We have now the ability to specify index hints using the syntax of optimizer hints. It works much like force index and ignore index, which will be deprecated. An index level optimizer hint can be put right after the select, insert, replace, update, delete keywords, and must be enclosed into a **+ comment. Show routine privilege. Show routine is a new dynamic server privilege which allows to view the stored procedure and function, definition, and properties. This enables an account to backup stored routines without requiring a broad privilege. MySQL Shell. A new compression algorithms option has been introduced. Supported values are zlib, zstd, uncompressed, and also LZ4 but only for the X protocol. MySQL Router. Authenticate HTTP requests against the MySQL InnoDB cluster metadata. It allows to manage the accounts of the HTTP component via the MySQL shell, authenticate against accounts stored in the metadata servers of InnoDB cluster using the REST APIs even though communication to the metadata servers is lost. MySQL InnoDB cluster. Admin account simplification. Two new commands to set up admin accounts are now available for MySQL InnoDB cluster, MySQL InnoDB replica set, and MySQL router. Setup admin account, setup router account. MySQL replication. Binary log transaction compression. You can now enable binary log transaction compression. It reduces the amount of I/O, disk usage, and network usage. The compression uses the ZSTD algorithm. MySQL NDB cluster. NDB restore improvement. It is now possible to divide a backup into slices and to restore these in parallel using the NDB restore utility. That should help to reduce the length of time required to restore an NDB cluster from backup. Performance improvement. Many types of joins can now be pushed down to the data nodes. MySQL Enterprise new features. MySQL Enterprise Backup. Table-level recovery is a new feature of MySQL Enterprise Backup, also known as partial restore. It allows selective restores of tables or schema from full backups. MySQL Enterprise Authentication. The MySQL Enterprise SASL LDAP Authentication plugin now supports JSS API Kerberos as an authentication method for MySQL clients and servers on Linux. This is useful in Linux environments where applications access LDAP using Microsoft Active Directory, which has Kerberos enabled by default. You already know that MySQL is the world's most popular open source database, and therefore one of the most popular open source projects, GPL, and we accept contribution of course. For this release, you'll find the contributor and their contributions in this article from my friend Frederic. There are over 250 new features in MySQL 8.0. The complete list is available on the MySQL Server Team blog, mysqlserverteam.com. Last but not least, happy birthday to you, MySQL! Thanks for using MySQL.